Boom! Welcome back to the Sloppy Horror Podcast. I am your host and your scary movie companion, Christian Ramey. And back again for another week, clapping them ass cheeks, is the best, let me say that again, the best producer in the whole entire world. And he's also the hottest bachelor in Gotham right now. I read the article. I know what's going on with Ozark. I don't know. First off, that's bothering me. I'm going to start that off. That bothers me, okay? Well, it's good that you're a selective guy because these girls, there's got to be crazy ones out here. But if you didn't know, Ozark Mark is the hottest bachelor in Gotham right now. And I'm like, bruh, these girls are fucking weird, ugly, poor guys. Like, and you're just out here just swatting them off like mosquitoes. I don't know how I still have you here is the point that I'm saying. Like, I'm surprised, like, you know, like in the Dracula movies, how the pit of women get you stuck in there and they'll be sucking on your neck and you can't leave. You get stuck. It's like a dream, like a fever dream you're stuck in. I'm surprised you're not stuck in that right now. It's bullshit. But I'm happy you're here. I am happy you're here because I can't produce the show. I mean, I guess I could talk to myself, but I think listeners would just be more or less concerned. Like, we probably should call somebody for this guy. He says he has a family, but we're not quite sure. You know, that would be the situation. But Ozark Mark, how you feeling down there? What's going on?
Well, thank you for that lovely intro. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody.
It's true.
We're back.
I'm going to see it better.
We're back up in it. It's not, no, you take the glasses off. You take the glasses off.
They help my lazy eye, Mark.
They don't. It's fucking lazy.
It helps the lazy eye. I'm practicing for
There's
glasses.
no lenses in them.
I know, but
so how is that gonna help your lazy eye?
Because there's a circle. It's like a crosshair that I'm not aware of. You know.
Take them off. I can't look at you. Take them off. Oh shit!
I'm gonna get glasses, Mark.
Okay.
Like, actually, I have to get real ones. Not because
I have real glasses. I just don't wear them because I'm blind. I'm blind, like in one eye, like my right eye. Like, you're blurry in my right eye. I just had to renew my driver's license.
I've got good vision.
And I did it online, which is an amazing thing to do. So that way you don't have to take the eye test.
They let you vote online now too, which is bullshit.
Dude, I don't vote, so I don't care. Anyway.
All right.
What are we talking about? Oh, yeah. Sloppy Horror Podcast is right back up in your ass with another fantastic episode to cram it up your cornhole. And what are we talking about today? Well, what are we talking about today? We're talking about Fright Night.
See, that's a good one.
We're talking about Fright Night.
See, you went Transylvania.
You
went
have
Dracula.
to. It's about fucking vampires. It fits.
Mark,
What?
I want you to go way down under. Fright Night. Bro, it's so bad. Mate, I watched Fright Night. Spooked the hell out of us. Fright Night.
Damn it.
Dude, I saw this fucking TikTok.
Fright Night.
I hope there's Australian people that talk about this movie because I know we have Australian listeners. Send us.
No. You just ruined it for me.
Fright Night.
Fright Night.
Firefighters and Fright Night.
Oh, shit. Well, that's there to stay for sure.
Yep.
Never going to say it the same again, thanks to you.
Good old... Look, and I would be down for this. And I should mention that, too, by the way. We do have listeners from all over, which is crazy. I know I mentioned we went down the States, right? And we went down. But, like, dog, we got people in, like, Germany. We got people in Italy. And I'm not talking, like, just a random salt and the pepper here. Like, I have the website pulled up. Let me pull it up because I just want to make sure that I'm paying it correct to everybody because I really do appreciate y'all. And I don't know who you guys are. Are you guys people native to these countries? Are you people over there that are Americans? Maybe. I don't know. But can you guys please reach out? And
I hope somebody learns English from this show.
It'd be rough.
You know they do. That's how other people learn languages. They like watch TV shows and shit, right? So,
but we've got a lot of people in the UK. We've got people in Canada, Germany, Ireland, Australia. So there's some people talking Fright Night. That's for sure. Fright Night. I saw this fucking TikTok. It killed me because it was an American sending it to an Australian girl. and it said, "How do you guys say Mojo Jojo's at Marjar Jar Jar?" And she like looked at it and she was like,
It'd be fucking me up too, cause like I just got tattooed again recently, and my artist he can speak Spanish. And he was on a phone call from one of his family members, and lives in Mexico, and he was talking Spanish, but it's weird because they'll talk, but then they'll say like one word in English. Mm-hmm. And the same thing with my other friend. You remember Rami?
"Oh yeah."
Yeah, he spoke Arabic. So he would be speaking Arabic to people, but randomly they'd just throw in like an English word in there, and it fucked me up. So I'm asking, I was like, why do you just throw a random like American word in there? He's like, sometimes it's just easier to say. It's like, how? Like,
Bro.
I thought English was so hard to learn.
I thought
I don't know.
he was so funny, like, cause we'd always fuck with him and just say something like, "Trying to butt naked wrestle? Fuck is wrong with you guys?"
No, he wouldn't get it.
Why do you talk
He
like
didn't
this?
know how to be funny, fake gay with people, because that's what dudes do.
"Why do you
Be
talk
fake
like
gay.
this? What is wrong with
He
you?"
got so serious.
Like he's like concerned about your character. Like, I
know.
cannot have friends like this.
I did it all the time just to make him uncomfortable. It's so funny. It's so funny.
But aside from Australia with Fright Night, we have Switzerland, Saudi Arabia, Poland, Luxembourg. I had to give big shout outs to the
fuck is Luxembourg?
like Germany, off next
Oh,
Germany,
okay.
Austria area.
Oh,
I'm not. No,
Oh.
Luxembourg. Yeah,
okay.
either that or Switzerland. It's one of the two.
Yeah, I'm horrible.
But like
with
wherever you
locations.
guys are at over there, now I gotta make sure because I feel like I was right initially and now I'm overthinking it. Don't
overthink it. Just go with it.
Yeah.
Be like a baby boomer and just like just make shit up and convince that you're right.
Yeah.
Just do that.
Well, look, dude, I just want to make sure that we are right.
All right. Well, you know what? That's beautiful. Thank you for that.
I didn't mean it.
So let's talk about fraud.
Well, we can do that, dude. We can
I mean,
talk.
That's the whole point of the thing here, right?
Yeah, it is the whole point of the thing. But first and foremost, before we get crazy, I do want to give a big shout out to one of our listeners. As some of you guys know, I know there's a lot of us within the horror community who know this individual, our buddy Andrew Horror. A lot of us know him from TikTok. Unfortunately, Andrew, he's sick, all right? Andrew got cancer, and it's fucked up, and it's bullshit. And I don't know. He's been on my mind lately. I know he's been on a lot of our minds lately. And Andrew, if you're listening, obviously, we just want to give you a big shout out. And we want you to know, like, I mean, there's nothing that people can't even say because it's fucked up. But, I don't want to be people baby talking you. And I don't want to, it's fucked up, man. But I want you to know we're here. We got big love for you. And, we appreciate, I mean, fuck, we've been mutuals for a long ass time. I feel like before either one of us had larger success on TikTok, him and I have been friends. So I'm not saying this because you're sick. Like, I enjoy your fucking content. Like, you make me laugh. You make a lot of people laugh, and you're a big part of the community, and people aren't telling you that shit because you're sick. And I just genuinely want to say that. We're not a show that panders. Mark and I are not the fucking...
Nah, man, that fucking sucks, dude. But you know what? It's always the good ones that get it. Mm-hmm. That's kind of glad why I'm an asshole. So I'm gonna fucking live forever. I'm a piece of shit. But,
Get hit by a bus at 100.
I hope he's doing as best he can. I hope you get crazy with it, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Start doing some blow.
Okay.
Why not? Fucking eat Waffle House and shit. Get crazy with it. Max out credit cards. You don't have to pay them.
These are things I'm doing already.
Why not, dude? If you knew, if like you had a time period, like a little bit of time left, unfortunately, dude, I would go crazy. Fucking max out your credit cards. Go to casino.
Okay.
Get some blow. Get some hookers. Dude, hookers. I don't know. Whatever you're into. Go crazy with it. Why the fuck not?
And Andrew, I will also say too, this isn't like some kind of like come to Jesus moment or anything like that. But personally, I'm just going to share with you personally that I do believe personally like in an afterlife. And I don't think it's all the rules and stipulations that these men and people on earth break it down to be. I don't think it's that way, but I am a firm believer in an afterlife. I've just had personal experiences, things that happened to me. And I'm not some dude walking around telling you like, oh, I see ghosts all the time. I'm a pretty black and white type of dude. But just me personally, You look at a fucking eagle coming down, snatching a fish out of the water. You look at a sun, sun over the mountains, sunset on an ocean. There's something nobody fucking knows, right? Nobody fucking knows because nobody knows. But I'm a firm believer that there's something. So I don't know what's going to fucking happen. But if you happen to get there before I do, I know I'm going to the same exact ass place you're going. All right? So I need you to get shit warmed up, get sleepaway camp on and get this shit right because
just make sure you give us a 411 when we get there.
Yeah, we need your help. We need your help because I know for a fucking fact if there wherever the fuck that is, I'm going to the same ass place, Doc. But we'll be in good company. All right?
Well, cheers to you, buddy.
Yeah, cheers to you. Cheers to Andrew. Much love, buddy. I think you lost.
I wish it was better, but he gave me a fucking high noon.
I do like high noons.
Not bad. It's a total white girl drink, but whatever. It's the same thing. All right?
I think they're more claws. I don't know if they fuck with the noons like we do. The boys fuck with the nooners.
The claws.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Mark, since we gave a shout out, we got to jump right into filling shoes.
Fill them shoes. We about to fill them shoes. All right. Okay. My shoes are empty. You know what time it is.
Yeah, you know.
Fucking put some knowledge in there.
It's like that lady that had all them kids in a shoe.
This old lady, she lived in a fucking shoe.
We need Andrew Dice Clay in here. Tell us the story. He ruined all nursery rhymes for us. He did.
That man can ruin anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't
The
matter.
nursery rhymes, you're just never going to hear the same.
No.
Little boy blue sucked on some cock. You're like, damn it. That's not what he says, Andrew. All right. So, Fright Night. It came out August 2nd, 1985. Right in the middle of the 80s. Right in the middle of the 80s. Almost directly in the middle of the 80s, right? So, this movie, what is that, 38? Like 38 years ago. What happened in 1985? Well, Ronald Reagan became president. Or, he got active into office.
Ronald Reagan.
Mr. Ronald Reagan. Now, I have said this before, but for some reason, Ronald Reagan is scary to me. Like, not...
Wasn't he the guy in the wheelchair?
No, that was FDR. Ronald Reagan, you remember in Point Break? You remember that movie with Patrick Swayze and the surfers that robbed banks?
Yeah.
All right, he was the main... It was who Patrick Swayze was.
Okay.
That president. Mm-hmm. All right? Yeah, you know the face. And I don't know if I love Point Break so much. Like, I was born in 89. So, like... Reagan was like just a little before me. So like I was introduced to Reagan through media. That's how I had to discover him, right? And I feel like Point Break, maybe it was The Mask, it was the something, but I don't know what it is, dude. But Ronald Reagan, when he was alive, just old images, he scares the shit out of me.
Well, he should. That's how a president should be.
Yeah, but it's not that kind of, like, he's creepy. He's like, I'm saying Poltergeist 2 guy. Like,
okay.
That kind of creepy.
Yeah. Gun to my head, I couldn't name 10 presidents, so.
Really?
I'm pretty sure I can't.
See, I'm not great. Like, if you give me some trigonometry, I'm out. Like, history and English, I'm okay. Science. I'm not good at science.
Maybe I could. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But continue, please.
Top movies this year.
Oh, boy.
1985. Back to the Future.
That's a big one.
Rambo's First Blood.
Big one.
St. Elmo's Fire. Goonies.
Big one.
Music at this time. Number one song when this movie dropped. Tears for Fears. Shout. 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 Let it all out. These are the things. Yep.
Come on.
I do fuck with Tears for Fears. I'm not going to lie to you. All right. Also, number one song, or popular songs at the time, Madonna's Get Into the Groove. Madonna was like blowing up at this time. Get into the groove. That shit. Okay. That's what was happening. Also, George Michael and Wham, they really blew up. Careless Whisper came out that year too. Mm-hmm. Never gonna dance again. That's just a bang. I don't care who you are. Let that come on when you're driving home alone. You're keeping it on. You're keeping it on. You're like... All right. This is a weird one because you don't really think about this because in my mind I feel like they've always known where the Titanic was, but this is the year where they found where the Titanic remains were.
Who gives a shit about the fucking Titanic?
Billionaires.
Leave it alone. It's a shitty ship that sank. All right? And guess what? All the ships that were made just like that before the Titanic fucking sank too. It's a fucking shitty ass ship made back in the olden days, and it sucks. We have ships that have fucking roller coasters on them now that are 10 times the size of the Titanic. Nobody gives a shit about those, and guess what? They don't fucking sink. All right? But the Titanic, fuck the Titanic. I'm sorry, that shit fires me up. Everybody cares about it because they made some stupid love story with it, and it got popular. If they didn't make that fucking movie, nobody would give a shit about the Titanic.
They would.
They would not. So fuck the Titanic. I stand by it.
Damn you, James Cameron.
I know, and it's still fucking killing people. Assholes going down.
It is a good movie. It is. You got to give it credit. It is a good fucking movie. It's like, but people did get obsessed.
I know, it's stupid.
They did.
There's fucking museums with it. Just fuck that stupid ship. All right, I'll say it right now. I don't care what your opinion is. I don't care if you fucking don't listen to the show anymore. Fuck the Titanic. It's stupid. But go on, please.
Yeah. And if it's not stupid, then tell it to get up and go home. Can't.
It's just fucking littered in the ocean now. That's what it is. It's litter in the ocean.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Watch the movie. You'll understand what happened.
Yeah.
You don't need to go down there. You'll get it.
We already have photos of it with robots. What's there to see? It's a sunken... Oh, my God.
Yeah. It's like, hey, do you want to go to this African safari where these lions are going to kill you?
No.
No, but here's some pictures.
Hey, do you want to
look at these pictures.
Do you want to go to an Arctic Ocean or whatever the fuck it is? It's cold? No.
Chances are, if it's something dangerous, there's already someone more stupid than you who's been there and taken a good picture.
Yeah.
So
there's already pictures of it.
Yeah.
There's pictures of it. Never. Just leave. Never mind. All right, you're getting me off the topic here.
All right.
Keep going.
So, also 1985, this was the year that they introduced the new Coke, not cocaine, but Coca-Cola. A lot of people didn't like it, so they switched back. The year that Route 66 was removed from the international highway system. So, no longer in use.
Good for it.
Sports-wise, or actually, let me give you TV-wise. Most popular TV shows, Cosby Show, Family Ties, Dynasty, Dallas. All right. At this time, take a guess on the Major League Baseball champs, 1985. It's not a big team. It's like a random team. But a city you would know. They've got a bigger football team than their baseball team. You think football when you think their city. You don't think baseball. But they do have a baseball team.
No. Minnesota Twins.
That was such a good guess. It was Kansas City Royals, but that was a really good guess.
That was a good guess.
Yeah, I usually think Vikings over fucking Twins. I do too. But nope, the Kansas City Royals won that year. Los Angeles Lakers won that year for basketball. Chicago Bears won the NFL.
Okay.
And NHL was the Edmonton Oilers.
There we go. Now everybody knows.
Everybody's in 85 now.
Hell yeah. Talking to me about Fright Night.
So,
give me a synopsis of the Fright Night.
I'm going to give you a little synopsis of Fright Night. Scary one, eh? Big fucking vampires. I don't know how they'd say that. I'm not great with Australia.
We're butchering it. Stop.
All right, so here's what we're going to say.
You knocked it out the park with the name of it. Leave it alone. Don't go any further.
I just feel like a crikey is going to come.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Tell me the synopsis, please.
All right, I'll tell you about it.
Wait for this.
I'll tell you about it. So, in this flick, our main character is a boy named Charlie. And Charlie is a high school student who is obsessed with horror movies. He likes horror movies. He likes spooky shit. Man, I love these style of movies that have that. The Monster Squad. Those kind of movies where there's just the horror nerd. It's not really that popular. Hits home. I like that. Well, Charlie, he has a good friend. Well, we'll say a goofy friend, right? What's his fucking friend's name? Ed. His friend's name is Ed, and he has a girlfriend named Amy. And, well, they're boyfriend and girlfriend, but she still leads him on a little bit. But we'll get to that later. Well, Charlie, one night, is looking across his window at his new neighbors, and he noticed that there's, like, a coffin being taken into the house. And he's like, what the fuck? And then he feels like he sees bodies. And then another night, he sees a chick's titties in a window. She's like getting naked. So he starts peeping with binoculars. You know, he starts peeping. And then he sees Chris Sarandon, who is like a vampire, and his fangs come out, and he's about to bite this chick and kill her. And that's what happens. And Charlie's like, what the fuck? So he tries to alert people and let everyone know there's a vampire. Obviously, nobody believes him at first. Bodies keep coming up around the town. Eventually, he turns his friend and he turns Amy into a vampire. And there's a local television guy. Well, not a local. He lives locally, but he's like a television guy. Almost like a Peter Cushing character is who he's supposed to be. But he played in all these old school like Sherlock Holmes and like Van Helsing style movies where he kills vampires. So Charlie gets him and teams up with him to take down, you know, the band of vampires and, you know, to get his girl back. Unfortunately, he does not get his friend back, but he gets his girl back. And that's how it works. And there are so many horror tropes in this movie that started because of this movie. It just falls into a lot. There's a lot of movies that kind of feel like this. Think of like Summer of 85 or 84. Remember I showed you that one?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that one. And he's trying to like convince everybody that his neighbor's sneaking bodies into the house. There's so many movies that have this fucking setup where it's like, I don't know, almost even like a Salem's Lot. I get a lot of Salem's Lot in this as well. There's just a constant narrative of like convincing, that horror trope of like convincing the neighborhood or your family that the neighbor across the street is fucked up. Mm-hmm. And that's just in a lot of movies. So many that...
It never gets old.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It works.
It works very well.
It does. The strange, creepy neighbor that only the kids notice. And usually that's a common theme in horror where the kids notice.
I think it hits home, too, for a lot of people, just that narrative. Because, you know, you grow up, there's always one house that you're like, and then all these rumors start the same way. Of course, they're not true most of the time. But there's always that one fucked up house in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like a lot of people have experienced that.
Yeah, dude. I totally agree with you. And I totally feel like this is just plays out a lot. And even though it is playing out, like you just still are like, I'm here for it, eating popcorn. You're like, oh, okay. You go along for the ride. Fright Night is one of the best horror movies alive. It's the best movie, one of the best movies to ever come out. It really is. It's such a piece of the 80s. It's a great vampire movie because there's some great special effects in it. Like, there are some moments that very well hold up, that are creepy, that are like, whoa, not necessarily are going to scare you much as an adult, but you're like, all right. Like, you could tell it's like it's amped up a little bit. They're freaky image. The imagery is freaky. If you're easily spooked, maybe. But makeup looks great. But the music, I'm such a fucking sucker for synthwave, like 80s synthwave music. And that kind of stuff exists, like the resurgence of that, because of movies like this. And this great soundtrack, great just score throughout it. Incredible music. Chris Sarandon fucking crushes it as, what's his name? It's not Jerry. Jerry, what the fuck's his last name? The vampire's name.
Oh, I don't know. Don't ask me.
I just asked you.
I know. I don't know why you did.
Why? Dandridge. Jerry Dandridge.
Jerry Dandridge?
Yes, yes. But he crushes it as that. And let's be honest. So, like, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Amanda Bierce is, I think, how you pronounce it.
Close enough.
Amanda Bierce plays Amy. And she will always be Marcy from Married with Children. She will always be the neighbor.
Yeah.
Like, just, there's no... The crazy, because she was such an over-the-top character, and like I don't want to, because she crushes all the. She's a good actor in what she does. I'm not saying she's bad at all, but unfortunately, she got locked into that role. Whereas with Chris Sarandon, I feel like it's the exact opposite, because he was in fucking Princess Bride. You know, he was the bad prince. He was the good cop in Child's Play. Like, and he crushed that too. Like, he was very trusting. Like, you believed him. Like, he was a good guy. And in this, he's like Dracula, essentially. It's like, damn, dude, like, he's got a lot of range. Because sometimes you do a bad guy character and you get locked into that, and that's like what you are. This came out before Child's Play. Same director, Tom Holland, so makes sense why he's sticking in his movies. But I love him. I think he's a great actor. it's just a lot of fun. Thought the makeup work was fun. This movie impacted people greatly. I also have a funny story with this too. I may have said this before, but I remember being really little, and there were certain horror movies that my dad had that like I would bug him about that I wanted to watch. I remember wanting to see Elm Street first, and he took me to the movie store eventually. And I was like 5, dude. I was like my daughter's age, my youngest. And we just went. And awesome. So happy that he introduced me to these things. But I remember Fright Night, and he was like, oh, no, can't watch that. And for all these years, I didn't end up watching it till I was a teenager. But I was like, this one's got to be fucked up. Because he never told me I couldn't watch, like he let me watch The Exorcist, The Shining, like whatever really I wanted when I went to the movie store. But he's like, Fright Night, you cannot. And I'm like, I watched it eventually, and I'm sitting down thinking this is about to be the scariest movie known to man. And I'm like, I don't understand, because there's brief nudity, but I don't think that would have bothered him. I don't know if he
There's nudity in the other films he let you watch.
I know.
Even worse nudity.
I know.
I don't understand.
I don't know if he just watched this one and got scared.
So that's probably what happened.
Or he took a date and it was just like I don't know.
There's something attached to this movie that just fucked him up, or somebody, he had a bad experience with it or something, because this movie is not...
Took mushrooms and saw it or something.
Probably.
Yeah, dude.
Probably. This is a very entertaining, fun movie. I mean, this will be loved by people who aren't horror fans.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm sure they do. This is just an all-over great movie. Rich characters, funny characters, light, intense parts, great. Yeah, like you said, everything is fucking awesome in it.
Yeah, man.
So I don't get that at all.
It was a cool part of my childhood. Now, my pops would watch movies with me, but we just went to the movie store a lot. And like we would sit in the horror aisle and he'd be like, oh, I remember this one and blah, blah, blah. And he would let me pick up whatever I wanted. And essentially whatever I wanted, and I would take them home and I'd get a stack. And some he did know, some he didn't know. Like mine knew the franchise, didn't know the movie, but just gave me that free range. But, now that he's gone, rest in peace, Pops. But I appreciate, and I look back at some of these films, and I don't know, you just feel, I feel a connection or a closeness, but especially with this movie, definitely a connection with my pops on this movie, but it kind of in a funny way, because I'm like, what the hell? This is, it's a great movie. It's like
you're gonna be questioning that for the rest of your life. Like, why the fuck didn't he let me watch this?
Yeah, what the happened?
What the fuck happened? We're gonna have to get a Ouija board down here and summon his ass. Be like, why the fuck?
It's the first question if I get to heaven. Like, hey,
you son of a bitch.
Explain Fright Night.
Explain it right now, because I don't understand it.
Fright Night. I was awfully frightened that night.
I don't get that at all.
Yeah, and I almost, with the makeup work, I pick up a little bit of Night of Demons in this.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that, too. Yeah, when he first turns.
Yeah, yeah, and then when she gets the big smile, and
I mean, this is like basically almost a E for everybody movie, minus if they didn't have the nudity in it, it would be an E for everyone movie.
It's almost like if Monster Squad and the Goonies, Monster Squad and the Lost Boys, which the Lost Boys came out later, obviously, and it is its own thing, but just kind of like those vibes thrown together with just a dash of nudity, that's what you get.
Yep.
That's what you get. But you did get some kills in here. Got some vampire deaths.
Yes, you do.
I do enjoy those because everybody portrays them different, and it's also one of those things that, like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like this movie had some brutal ones where it was like they didn't turn to dust right away. They just bled to death. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
Some, like, melted and shit. And
they were, cool effects. They were very cool kills.
I enjoyed them.
I enjoyed them, too.
Y'all like this?
I enjoyed them, too. But you know what else? You know what else that we can enjoy?
Tell me.
Listening to the guys tell us more things about this movie. Whoa. Hey there. Welcome to the What Do You Know here. This is a segment here where we're here to tell you something that you may or may not know about this movie. You know what's going to happen here. We're going to tell you things we know about this movie. You may know what we know. You may not know what we know. But if you know what we know, you're going to have a we know-gasm. If you don't know what we know, you better find out what we know, and you're going to have a we know-gasm too. Everybody's going to come together right now over me in their brains with neurological semen up in your ass. So, okay, I think it's my turn to tell you something I may or may not know about this movie. Fright Night.
Fraud. No.
Right. All right. So, there's a guy goes by the name of Brad Fiddle. And,
His name's Brad Fiddle.
What'd I say?
Fiddle.
Who gives,
Fiddle.
whatever. He needs
Well,
to,
you got to say his
he
name
needs
correctly.
he
If
needs
you're
to
going to give
put
him
it
a
like a
fact.
capital I in there or something. All right, Brad Fiddle. That's the man.
Mm-hmm.
He was specifically chosen to do the score in this movie.
It's a good score.
Do you know it is a good score? Do you know why
They picked him
he was chosen? Yeah.
because he was handsome.
No, but I don't know. I've never seen him. But a man like Fiddle, I think he's handsome. Mm-hmm. He's probably got a nice jawline.
Oh,
anyway, so he was chosen because he did the score for another movie that you might know. The Terminator.
I love that movie.
Who doesn't love that movie?
I think I like the first one more than I like the second one.
I can't tell. Both of them are awesome. 1 and 2, what it do? I'm all about them.
I think one's kind of a scary movie.
One is scarier than 2, but
One
yeah.
is kind of like a scary movie.
It really is. But anyway, he did the score for Terminator, and they liked it so much that they're like, yo, you come over here and do this. And then that's how he got the job. So there you go. In case you were wondering, because I know you were. That's why I told you.
So here's the fact I got for you. I got a good fact for you. And it has to do with vehicles.
I like vehicles.
All right? So Charlie was driving around a 1966 Ford Mustang. Mm-hmm. And it actually belonged to the director, Tom Holland. Now, they didn't get into the paint job, but the funny part about this fucking movie was they were like, he's a kid, so we can't give him like a classic fucking car. So they had to like make it bad looking, but there's no dents or scratches. It's just got like, it's almost like cow paint, like, but it's like red and white, but like almost with like a cow pattern. Not an actual cow pattern. They tried to make it look like it was a few different tones, but like you could tell it was like, let's make this car look like it's beat up, but it's like a beautiful car. It's like, we know that's a classic
That's what
Mustang.
I was thinking. Like, I noticed that, and that makes
I was
sense
like,
too,
what the
because
fuck?
like it looked shitty, but it wasn't. Mm-hmm. And so I noticed that. And then another part that explains why is there's a part where the vampires, they completely crush his car, but they never show it. They never show it. So that's why. That makes sense to me. Makes sense to you. There you go.
It's all coming
I always
together.
wondered why they didn't show it, because I figured in a movie that's a pretty big scene. Be a cool scene to show, a crushed car. But I guess they didn't go it because it was the director's car. Look at that shit.
Now, I got another little fact here. Now, Chris Sarandon, who played Jerry Dandridge, the vampire, all movie he's eating apples. He's eating apples, all right? He likes apples, but it was his idea to do so because he says, look here, he's got part fruit bat in him. And fruit bats like apples. So he wanted to keep up with the fruit bats, and it made sense. So that's why he's eating apples.
That's a very creative guy there.
Yeah, so
I like that.
That's what's happening.
I like that.
So now you know about all these things in the movie.
There you go.
So there you guys go.
Is that all?
That's all I know.
Perfect. Another
stuff.
job well done.
Good job.
Okay, I think
Good answer. Mark? Now, what would you do in this situation as a young man? Are you saying anything to your parents? Are you doing anything? Are you just minding your own business? If you see vampires have moved in next door, it's kind of a... You'd tell your friends, I'm sure.
Well, yeah. But probably just keep to myself for a while until it affected me.
Yep.
And then you would have to go on offense, I guess. But yeah, I'd try to just, not give a shit because my neighbors could be vampires right now, and I don't care because I don't ever talk to my neighbors ever. I've never been a neighborly person, so I would just keep to myself.
Yep.
But probably do that. But then, of course, and again, if shit got real, they're vampires, then I'd be doing everything I can that I know about vampires. I'd be getting, like, gallons of garlic with fucking squirt guns. Fucking anything I could do to try and destroy them.
What bothers me is, like, how gullible I would be for that. Like, if you came over to my house and you're like, bro, something is following me. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, for real? You're like, dude, because, like, you would know if your friend's serious, right? So if your friend was being serious and they're like, I don't know what the fuck this thing is, dude. I saw him float off of his feet. You'd be like,
no, I'd be
what?
Like, show me. Like, no, I would.
What?
I would probably.
Were you drunk?
I would probably believe you because if something happened to me like that, I would want you to believe me.
Yeah.
So I'll believe you. But like, all right, let's catch this shit in the action. All right, let's do it.
You're like, I have to see, because, like, you don't normally tell me these stories. So it's like, what I just would be, especially kids, though. Like, especially, like, say you have kids and you move into a new house and you're like, I'm talking to my new friend. She lives in the closet. You're like, yep, everybody get your shit.
Yep.
And you're like, what?
Yeah, we're not going down this road. No.
I know.
Hell
It's like,
no. Hell no.
Babe, she's just playing. She's talking about her imaginary friend.
Dude, freaked me out one time because fucking our buddy Sandy, their daughter, when she was younger, she would draw imaginary friends and shit. And they would look like creepy as fuck. And they just ignored it. I'm looked at them like, y'all realize this is how horror movies start, right? Like, this is not okay.
Little boy from the ring and shit.
But she's cool now. She's very artistic. She could draw shit like ridiculous. Like, it's good for her. But,
That's awesome.
But yeah, there's things. How horror movies start. You know how shit happens.
Oh yeah.
So you use your knowledge like that. Like back in the woods, the new place I'm living now. There's like 1,400 acres of woods back there. And there's a little pond back there, like a quarter of a mile in the woods. So I went back there. It's all wooded. Nobody's out there, right? So I stumble upon an old rusty grill and a flat tent. Just in the middle of the fucking woods. I'm by myself. I'm looking around like, it's like a scene from a horror movie, dude. So random. Don't get it.
Let's go fishing out there.
I feel like somebody was murdered there. I got to check it first because there's a lot of frogs in there. I mean, there's frogs everywhere in there. So frog fishing for sure. But I got to check, see if there's actually fish in there because it's very shallow around the edges. But there's some spots. We'll figure it out. I'll go back there and investigate. But I tell you what, next time I go back there, I'm having my gun on me. So I go back there with a gun.
Have your gun and just go in a Jason mask. Like, because even if people are like, this guy's like a fucking nerd, like, you might get somebody that thinks that, but if you're in the middle of the woods and see a full-grown man in a mask, you're like, I don't know what's happening.
No, I'm not doing that because they may have guns too.
Well, if you're loaded, you just need like an ammo belt across your chest.
Ammo belt. A lot of deer and shit back there too. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm telling you, if you see shit, you're better prepared as a horror fan because you need that knowledge.
You do. You
need
question
that knowledge.
stuff.
You need that knowledge.
Yep. You don't. You just don't let things take certain things for granted.
Fuck no.
We've got that weird little in my backyard. It's, I mean, decent sized backyard, but somebody got married back there, and there's a little sewer lid that sticks up a little bit back there, but around it is this like altar thing where these people got married, right? And now like things grow around it, and I've just left it back there, right? And I'm like afraid to tear it down because I'm like, well, that's how curses start. That's how some like you just fuck with the land. That's some like poltergeist shit. I'm just gonna leave this shit right here.
Danger at that altar.
Yeah.
You gotta hope like a big windstorm just fucking blows it away or something. That's the only way you're gonna get rid of it.
I know, bro, because I feel like the moment it comes down, it's gonna be like Beetlejuice. Like the bride and groom are gonna pop up decaying. Like I'm like like no.
You may have people buried back there.
I know, dude. Like you're just like no. I'm sorry.
Some people may have got married where people were buried.
Yeah, I know, bro. It's fucking crazy. So yeah. I'm like,
don't touch that shit.
Yep. Just out of like the 0.00001%, like no, I don't want those problems. I can handle like losing a bet. I can handle eating too much food. I can handle little things. generational curses, I'm gonna stay out of that
Yeah,
one.
no, thank you.
I'm gonna stay out of there.
What's your favorite part of the Fright Night, Mr. Christian Ramey?
So, I would say one of the weirdest, creepiest scenes is the dance scene where he takes over Amy, like just totally seduces her because she's a teenage girl, right? She's a high school girl, and he's like putting his hand up her dress.
Yeah,
and
she's
shit.
not of age, is she?
In real life, she was, but
okay.
like not
Right.
in the show.
Yeah, that was weird.
So that's strange.
And nobody noticed it either.
Right.
Nobody fucking noticed it.
But no, like, you and I are like the straightest, probably some of the straightest individuals you could find. But Chris Sarandon walking in that club, if he stared at me like that, I feel like I gotta dance with this guy. I don't.
It was very seductive.
He's walking right at. I think he wants to dance.
Damn vampire.
You're like
Damn vampires and their horny eyes and shit coming at you.
He's staring
fucking
right
with
at
you.
me. Like your friends are gassing you. I think he wants to dance with you. You'd have all of you gassed. I mean, I don't want to tell him no. I don't want him to feel bad. It seems like he came in on a mission here.
Yeah, that's a good scene. I like that.
But you'd almost, I don't know if I'd dance like that. He's not putting his hands on me, but like we could do like the Addams family, the Mamushka, Fester Addams and Gomez.
Yeah.
That's how two gentlemen are supposed to dance, in my opinion.
Hell yeah.
Mamushka.
Do the twist or something. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. These people got it all wrong now. They got it all wrong. What about you, Ozark? Mark, what's your favorite part of Fright Night? Hold on. Let me exclamation point that. The dance scene, but just the club scene in general, how that turned out to be a kill. I forget the actor's name, but the black guy that was the security guard. He was also in Friday the 13th Part 3, the guy that like punched out the windshield. Mm-hmm. But it was funny because he was like, he tried to stop Jerry from leaving the vampire, and then he just like grew out his hands and his eyes turned red. And then he just turned to look to his buddy. He was like, Leon! Like, help me! It was very funny. So that whole sequence of club, I enjoyed.
Yeah.
So what say you, Ozark?
I liked how the house looked when they were going in for the final showdown.
That was
Looked
cool.
very creepy. There was a lot of unnecessary fog around the house and all that kind of stuff. The lighting on it was cool. It was just a very creepy setting of a house.
That was badass.
It was cool. It was a beautiful shot of it. It was really cool to see. Unnecessary as fuck. Like a house would never look like that, but they just fucking went to town on that, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
so I really liked that when they were walking up to it, and it was all foggy and lit up like crazy lights and everything.
That final 15, 20 minutes was really, really beautiful. The makeup work, I thought the way that the vampires looked in the end was really fucking cool. The ending sequence in the basement where they end up killing him by breaking all the windows and letting the sunlight come in. As a kid, or even as a teenager, I should say, because I didn't watch this till I was older, but like, it burns into your brain. It's just imagery where like, it's very vivid and very, you know why this movie sticks with people, because you've seen vampires die in sunlight, you've seen things like that, but there are certain movies where they're true to themselves. It's just a very unique scene, like that whole basement scene of him getting taken out. It's just cool, man. They start breaking windows. Like you can say the ending of Fright Night, and that's like I'm right on par. There's a whole feeling or a vibe, as the kids would say, is painted.
It was a very cool showdown on how they got him.
Mm-hmm. It was. He put up a cool fight. He was a cool bad guy, and honestly, it was a Scooby-Doo moment. Like, he would have got away with it if it wasn't for them damn meddling kids. Because, like, he didn't bother his neighbors. Like, he didn't bother them at all. Jerry was the one calling the cops, and Charlie was the one calling the cops and shit, trying to, like, blow up the spot, making the block hot.
I know. He was just trying to eat hookers and shit.
Yeah, bro. Leave him be. Like, that could be an advantage. You're like, look, dude, I'll cut your grass. I'm not going to be I'm not bringing you people, but like if you need me to bring you stuff from the grocery store, you need that. I can get you some stuff there when I run. But here's the deal. I need some benefits, all right? And you got that vampire money, bro. Like if you've been around for 300 years and you're poor, there's problems, all right?
No shit.
So
yeah.
You've got that old time.
I probably would be.
All you got to do is buy a house in 1850 and sell it in 2023, and you're like, holy shit, it's a historical property. You kept up with it because you live there. It's not going to go bad.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to leave it.
Very
So
good.
I want that vampire money, and I would just make deals. You know, it's like, look, dude, I'll cut your grass and shit. As a teenage kid, now I'm a grown man. It would be different kind of shit. I'd be like, all right, what kind of people you want? All right, I'm not bringing you no good people. And I'm not even bringing them, but I can, like, tell you where they are.
Yeah.
All right? The bad people.
You get any baddies, I'm having away with them first, and then you can have the remains.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. Mm-hmm.
That would be a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh yeah. You just send them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would be nice to have in your back pocket. You might not need it all the time, but what if you just needed intimidation? You're like, look, dude, this person's been pissing me off.
Yeah, you just you gotta yeah.
Rattle some cages.
Oh fuck yeah, that's a good idea. I like the way you think.
Yeah.
I like the way you think.
To have a vampire pal, you might have some benefits. And even if you're like, look, dude, I stay up late. All right, I don't want to be a vampire. I don't want to eat. You don't eat me. But if you want to play cards at like 3 a.m., dog, like I'm probably down.
Not gonna be, well, oh yeah, that's right.
They're elegant, you know.
Yeah.
They're elegant. If he's your neighbor, he might, he wasn't trying to blow the spot up. He, like you said, he was eating hookers and like he wasn't trying to alert people. He was moving bodies at nighttime.
I don't know. Stop peeping out your window, you little freak.
Yeah, you little fucker.
God, you little horny bastard. Just because your girlfriend ain't giving you, it doesn't mean you guys peeping under everybody's windows. He fucked up.
Yeah, you got your buddy killed.
I know. Curiosity killed the cat, sir.
That's what they say.
That's what happens. And that's a key element of it right there. But anyway, we got to get into the Sloppy Horror Podcast rating.
Sloppy horror rating, baby, yeah!
Yes, indeed. We are here with the one and only one-of-a-kind, world-famous, world-renowned Sloppy Horror Podcast rating. This is the only place that you're going to find an authentic, determined, elegant, spectacular rating system for a horror movie that rates a horror movie based on a horror movie, not a movie in general, so you don't get confused on what you're fucking doing here. And that was made by Christian Ramey himself over there at Your Very Scary Movie Companion. So how are we going to do this? We're going to do this a series of 4 categories. 3 categories worth 3 points. Last category is worth 1 point for a total of
10 points all together.
10's a good number. 10's a solid number.
It is.
It's the basis of the decibel system, I think.
It's
Anyway.
good stuff.
It's good, really good stuff. So let's get into the first category here in the Sloppy Horror Podcast rating, and that is casting.
Giving this 3. Giving this a 3. Because there are big actors who are on everyday TV, regular movies, and everyone crushed it. Like, everyone. This is one of those movies that fall into like a Lost Boys category, a category of like people want to be in this movie with these people. It was just a friendships they wanted to have. There was just connections there. Everyone crushed it. Everyone conveyed it and killed it. It wasn't honestly like you want to say like, oh, 80s horror movies are corny. Like I'm trying to say that about this one, but there's really like, I mean, the effects hold up in a lot of ways with this one, and I just think everyone really did a good job in this movie.
I mean, the only thing corny in this probably is his friend. That's
Yeah.
about it. But, that makes it funny. It actually is better that way anyway. So
I think, you know what, to follow up on that, I think his friend, Eddie was like the personification of like how all men look at their friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you think of your friend, that's what you think of. Like, all right, what are they doing now?
Yeah.
God damn it.
yeah, that's how I look
They're
at
going to
you.
piss me off. Yeah, that's how all
That's
friends
exactly
look at their
how
friends.
I look at you.
Because they're just like dicks, and they're like they're gonna be the guys that just fuck with you. But at the same time, they got your back. But that's how all men look at their buddies.
100%. So that's 3 out of 10 so far here in the Sloppy Horror Podcast rating. Let's get to the second category here in the Sloppy Horror Podcast rating, and that is kills with a K.
So we have some in here, but I'm trying to think of all the different kills and the ways that people died. There's some great special effects in here. It's not a 3, but I do feel like it is a 2. Like with dude being melted, all of the stake scenes happening, sunlight kills. I feel like the special effects are over the top. Like when you're giving me kills on screen for longer than 2 minutes, like I don't know. What do you think? Is it a 1.5?
Yes.
It's a 1.5?
Yes.
All right, middle of the road.
I think it's middle of the road.
Okay.
I think they're great kills that happen. There's not a lot of them. There's not too much variety. You have a melting sunlight and then
Some steak-ins.
just some steak-ins. That's it. So there's a array of things that you could do more in the kills category, but it does the job. They're impactful. I think it's a solid 1.5.
Okay.
I think it's a solid 1.5. So that's 4.5 so far here in the Sloppy Horror Podcast rating. Let's get into the third, final 3-point category here in the Sloppy Horror Podcast rating, and that is fear.
It's not really scary now. I don't think it would be. Although my youngest came down here watching it with me, and there was a couple minutes where she was like, oh. And which is funny because she's not usually. But it was followed up with, like, when the melting scene happened, the noise that left my 6-year-old's body was. She started laughing, but that was the first. I just hear her. And she started laughing. I was like, oh, hell yeah. That's my kid, I guess. But I feel like it'd be a 1. I feel like it could still scare some people, and like I'm gonna give it has to get a 0.5 point. But I do know this did clearly it scared some people, according to my dad. But not an. I'm gonna give it a 0.5 point for that because I know it probably affected some childhoods. But I think a 1 altogether. Not that spooky, but I think the special effects are pretty frightening.
Yeah,
it
can cause some stress and discomfort. Not alone just scary, but there's some stressful moments in there that get you amped up in it, I guess.
And it's not there's no like I think now after time with like a Michael Myers or a Jason or killers that they're not as frightening. But there's nobody in this movie that is that. They're all like kind of different characters. So it's like I don't know. You kind of just see it as like they're not familiar faces. You do know Chris Sarandon, but you don't know him as this character. So, yeah, I feel like 1's appropriate.
Okay. So it's 5.5 so far here on Sloppy Horror Podcast ratings. Getting the last category for 0.5 point each here in Sloppy Horror Podcast rating, and that is rewatchability.
Yeah, it's cult classic.
Oh, absolutely.
I have to give it a yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That's a giver. That's a gimme. No brainer.
Also
as
cool.
some of you people say.
Also kind of cool. It's another one of those flicks that like 8 months out of the year, it's on one of the Tubi or Pluto or some free program that you could watch. It's always on something. And if this is, if you're a weekly listener of Sloppy Horror Podcast and you just happen to have never seen Fright Night, do yourself the favor. This isn't one of those like, hey, yeah, just... There are certain movies out there where it kind of falls in that, like, well, you kind of have to see it just because it came out, and when it did come out, it was popular, but it's not really that great now. Fright Night's still enjoyable. This is a movie that, like, I mean, depending on the age of your kids and how introduced into horror they are, this could definitely be a fun movie with the kids.
For sure. Like I said, this is almost an eat for everybody movie. I'll tell you what, if I'm ever in a situation where I got to pick a movie with somebody, and Fright Night's up there, and I said, have you ever seen Fright Night? They say, no. Like, it's getting clicked immediately. It's getting picked immediately.
The fun part about, like, nudity, too, with youngsters, like, if there starts to be kissing and shit on screen, like, you'll hear, ooh, gross! Like, they don't want to see it. So, like, if you're ever in a movie where you forget, and then it's, like, starting to get that moment, and they're like, ew, and you're just like, all right, I'll fast forward it. Like, you know what I mean? It's usually, like, 25 seconds of a movie.
Yeah, just distract them real quick. Fuck with them.
But they don't want to watch it. They're like, they're not looking. Like, and if they were, like, they're probably, if they can watch it and handle it, they're probably at the age where you can just watch it with them in general. Like, and expect, like, you don't think a 10-year-old girl has seen boobies? Like, like, she could watch a movie that's got 10 seconds of boobies on it. Like, it's not like...
the nudity is very... the nudity is just very barely there, so...
Yeah.
Well, that, my friends, is a total of 6.5 out of 10 for Fright Night here on Sloppy Horror Podcast, right back up in your ass. There you go.
Yeah.
Now you know, and it's there. Right
Yeah.
there. There you go. You know now.
You do know. Mm-hmm. Everybody's aware of what's happening. They know what's going on. They know. Now.
They know. They know. Ayo.
That's a good score. That's a good score.
Thank you. Made that up on the spot. Well, not really. I stole it from a song.
No.
don't
I'm
remember
saying
what I
all
was-
together for Fright Night.
Oh, you're talking about points.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue.
I just think it's a good system here. I don't know. That's a good one for Fright Night. A lot of these movies are close to my heart, and I always wonder how they're going to rate on the rating system. That is pretty good. Pretty good. Next week, we're going for the 1995, because this is 1985, and 1995, A Species.
Never seen it.
It's a good one. It's a good one. It's obviously a little bit more of alien shit. But it's cool. It's definitely cool. There's a reason why it was number one, but it's just like I guess you could say that about every decade, but there's just these like pieces of 90s cheese movies that like, they're not great, but like, you just enjoy them because they feel close. Like, you remember that time frame, the nostalgia or whatever, but I don't know. Like, say a movie like Sleepwalkers, like for like something like that, or another kind of movie like that's just like those early cheesy direct to VHS movies, or you know, even the DVD movies that eventually would come out. They're guilty pleasures. They're not all great movies, but they're fun. And I think it's enjoyable that we've went into this Jam It in Your Box Office season, because like I wouldn't have predicted Jaws 3 to be the number one at the box office. I wouldn't have predicted this movie to be number one at the box office. It's a really good one. I like Fright Night a lot. But Elm Street 2 came out that year. Now, Elm Street 2 did eventually beat Fright Night, but it came out later in the year. And in 85, it eventually eclipsed it. But in 86, it eventually eclipsed it because it came out in November. Elm Street 2 did. So I don't count that. If you make money in 86, then you didn't beat it in 85. I'm counting who made the most dollars in 85. In my mindset, that's the answer.
Well, those are the rules. You can't get by them.
And what's bullshit, like, because you know what else? Because you can't factor in numbers. You know how we're talking about E.T. Being on the fucking box office for 83. All right, they re-released it in 85 again. So it's like, when you look at that big ass number, that's not fair. I mean,
They're
I get
cheating.
Yeah, I mean,
Some cheating.
it's a success that the movie could be in the theaters that long. I'm not denying that.
Sure.
But it's kind of unfair to compare it. So I like how we've picked these numbers. It's very interesting. Wouldn't have picked all of these to be number one, but definitely kind of cool. We'll get Species done. Then we got Poltergeist 2 after that, and then that's a wrap on the season with a little bonus episode. So that's pretty sweet. Now, if you guys have been dedicated listeners and you've made it this far into the episode, I will ask all of you who are on YouTube to please subscribe. It helps us out big time. We really do appreciate you. It's completely for free to do, and it also is the only way that you can see all of our full video episodes. If you say, Christian, I don't give a shit about that, I'm more of an audio listener, well, that's fine. I appreciate all that. Make sure that you're staying subscribed, and on all, like, I don't know if it's Spotify, Apple Podcast, wherever you prefer, make sure that you follow the show and that you rate it. These things help us out big time. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever the fuck it's called. All these things help us out so much. So please help do so. Help us out. You want to go an extra mile, you can go to our Patreon, get some bonus episodes at patreon.com/sloppyhorror. We obviously have merchandise underneath and all of our links and our descriptions. So we thank you guys so much for being a part of the show. We love you guys. We always like to mention that, and we appreciate all the love and support. I'm happy that I can talk about these movies I grew up with. We get to rate them. But yeah, if you have anything to say, always feel free to reach out. We're here to talk to you guys. We're here to be your friends. We're here to be your companions. And that's what we're going to do each and every fucking Monday. We're going to have some spooky episodes.
Nicely said, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Nicely said.
It was a nice bow on the package.
Nice bow on the package.
Icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Well, good deal, folks. There's Fright Night for you. Hope you guys, it's for free on Pluto right now. So if you guys got Pluto, you can watch Fright Night again. Catch up with us. Because that's the main goal, too. I hope you guys are watching these movies with us. We watch them each week when we're reviewing them. A lot of them I've seen 100 billion times.
Yeah,
But
go fucking watch it. Have a good night.
yeah.
Thanks to us, because we reminded you. That's what we do. That's one of the many things we do. Another thing we got to do is get the fuck out of here.
All right. You guys drive safe.